Have you ever walked into your living room and felt tired? Not tired in your body, but in your spirit. Like the air itself is heavy, like the walls are closing in, even though nothing new has been added to the room. You are not imagining it. You are not alone. Research now shows that clutter is not just about mess. It is about mental weight. It steals your focus. It affects your sleep. It raises your stress. And for many people over the age of 60, clutter slowly builds without notice. Not because we are careless, but because we care. About memories, about meaning, about the past. But here is the truth. Your home should not be a museum. It should not be a storage unit. It should be a peaceful space that supports who you are today. In this video, I am going to walk you through 10 hidden clutter traps, things that might be silently weighing down your home, your energy, and even your joy. We will talk about why we hold on to these things, how they affect us, and most importantly, how to gently let go. Stay with me until the end, because I will share one simple mindset shift that can change the way you see every room in your home, starting today. 1. The guilt trap. Let us begin with the heaviest kind of clutter, the kind that does not sit in drawers or closets. It sits on your heart. I am talking about the things we keep because we feel guilty letting them go. A vase from your sister that you never really liked, a chair that belonged to your father, a set of wine glasses from your wedding that have not been used in 15 years. You do not need them. You do not love them. But every time you think about getting rid of them, something in your chest tightens. Maybe you say to yourself, "But it was a gift," or "They would be hurt if they knew," or "It just feels wrong to let this go." Here's the truth. Keeping something out of guilt does not honor the person who gave it to you, and it does not keep the memory alive. It only buries it under stress, resentment, and clutter. Letting go does not mean forgetting. Letting go means choosing peace over pressure. Try this. Take a picture of the item. Write down one memory it brings back. Then donate it, give it away, or gently release it. That way, you keep what matters, the love, the memory, the feeling, without keeping the physical weight. Remember, your home should reflect the life you are living now, not just the lives you have already lived. 2. The someday closet. Open your closet and take a slow look around. How many pieces of clothing are you keeping for someday? Someday when you lose 10 pounds. Someday when you go to a fancy event. Someday when that one specific occasion might call for that one specific outfit. We all do it. We keep clothes that no longer fit or no longer match our lives because letting go feels like giving up hope. But in reality, these someday clothes are not motivating us. They are silently making us feel stuck. Every time you open that closet, you are not seeing options. You are seeing pressure. You are seeing reminders of a body you used to have, a job you used to work, or a version of yourself that no longer fits who you are today. A cluttered closet does not mean you have nothing to wear. It means you cannot see what you truly love and use because it is buried under maybes and used to be's. Here is a simple way to shift that. Try the hanger trick. Turn all your hangers backward. As you wear something, turn the hanger around the right way. After 6 months or a full year, you will clearly see what you actually use and what is just taking up space. Let go of the clothes that make you feel bad about yourself. Keep only the pieces that make you feel confident, comfortable, and present. Because the purpose of your closet is not to store who you were. It is to support who you are now. 3. Outdated decor equals outdated energy. Walk through your home and notice what you have stopped noticing. The artificial flowers sitting on the entry table since 1995, the heavy wooden furniture that once belonged to your parents, the decorative plates on the wall that no one has touched or admired in decades. These items might not seem like clutter at first. After all, they are neatly arranged. They are not in the way. But here is the truth. Clutter is not always messy. Sometimes, clutter is just something that no longer brings life into a space. Outdated decor holds your home in the past. It keeps your surroundings frozen in time, and you with it. When you keep too many small, tired, or faded pieces, your space begins to feel crowded and dull, even if it is clean. Instead of feeling warm and open, it begins to feel heavy, dark, and disconnected from the life you are living now. That does not mean you need to throw everything out or make your home look like a showroom. It means you have permission to refresh. Here is a gentle approach. Choose a few meaningful items. The ones that still make you smile, still feel like you. Let go of the rest. Donate them. Give them new life in someone else's home. Consider small, simple updates. Replace dark, heavy curtains with light, sheer ones to let in more natural light. Swap bulky furniture for pieces with clean lines and soft colors. Use throw pillows or a fresh lampshade to brighten the space without changing everything. Because when your home looks lighter, it begins to feel lighter too. And that change in energy, that quiet lift, can be felt in your heart every time you walk into the room. 4. Hidden clutter zones. Sometimes, the most stressful clutter is the kind we do not see until we have to open a drawer. Think about your kitchen junk drawer, your bathroom cabinet, that one hallway closet that no one dares to open. These are the hidden clutter zones, the places where random items pile up slowly and quietly because it is easier to just close the door and walk away. Inside these spaces, you might find expired medications, tangled cords, old receipts, mismatched food containers, or beauty products from years ago. You are not alone. We all have them. But they weigh us down in small, daily ways. Every time you dig through those drawers to find something useful, you are met with frustration. You lose time, you lose focus, and without realizing it, your stress builds. Here is how to reclaim those spaces without getting overwhelmed. Do not try to clean it all in one day. Just pick one drawer, one shelf, one cabinet, set a timer for 15 minutes. That is it. Sort everything into 3 categories: keep, toss, and donate. Use small containers or drawer dividers to keep things organized. And follow this simple rule. If you have not used it in the past 12 months, it probably does not need to stay. For medications or vitamins, check expiration dates and dispose of them properly. Many pharmacies and community centers accept old medications for safe disposal. For makeup or skincare products, if it smells odd or has changed in texture, it is time to let it go. And remember, clutter is not just about the mess. It is about the mental load of unmade decisions. Every time you simplify one drawer, you are also clearing a little more space in your mind. Peace of mind does not always come from big changes. Sometimes it starts with just one drawer. 5. Old tech, no purpose. Look around your home, the side tables, the shelves, the drawers. How many electronic devices are still sitting there long after you stopped using them? Maybe it is a landline phone you no longer answer, a DVD player collecting dust, a remote control for a television you got rid of years ago, chargers for devices you cannot even remember owning. Technology moves quickly, and it is easy to fall behind, not because you are careless, but because life gets busy. The problem is, these forgotten gadgets are more than just physical clutter. They are visual noise. They add weight to your surfaces and your storage without giving anything in return. And sometimes they are even unsafe. Old batteries can leak chemicals, tangled cords can become tripping hazards, and broken screens can be dangerous if left unattended. So how do you let go? Start by gathering all the old electronics into one place. Phones, cameras, cords, chargers, remotes. Then test them. Are they working? Are they useful? Are they still something you reach for in your daily life? If the answer is no, it is time to say goodbye. Recycle them responsibly. Many cities have designated drop-off locations for e-waste, and some electronics stores offer recycling programs. If something still works and is in good condition, consider donating it to a school, community center, or local charity. And for the items you do keep, the ones you actually use, store cords neatly in labeled containers. Keep gadgets off the counter and out of sight unless you use them every day. Because your home is not meant to be a graveyard for old technology. It is meant to support your life, not hold on to what no longer serves you. 6. Hobby graveyards. At some point in life, many of us pick up a new hobby with excitement. We buy the supplies. We imagine ourselves knitting scarves, painting sunsets, or learning the guitar. But then life happens. Routines shift, energy changes, or interest fades. What is left behind? A closet full of yarn, a shelf with untouched canvases, a dusty instrument leaning in the corner. We hold on to these things because we tell ourselves, "I'll get back to it someday." But as the months turn into years, those items stop being inspiration and start becoming quiet reminders of something unfinished. You might pass them every day and feel a little weight of guilt, a voice that says, "You never followed through." But here is what I want you to remember. Letting go of the supplies does not mean letting go of the joy that hobby once gave you. It just means you are making space for who you are now, not who you thought you might become. Ask yourself, am I realistically going to use this again in the next 6 months? If the answer is no, it is okay to release it. You can donate art supplies to a local school, community center, or charity. That old sewing machine might bring someone else real joy. The guitar you never learned to play might be the start of someone else's dream. And if there is a part of you that still wants to return to that hobby, schedule it. Set a date. Give yourself 30 days to try again. If you still don't touch it, that's your answer. Letting go of unused hobby supplies is not giving up. It is giving yourself permission to live fully in the present. 7. Oversized furniture. Overshadowed peace. Sometimes the things that take up the most space in our homes are the hardest to see. Not because they are hidden, but because we have grown used to them. A large sectional couch that no longer fits the room. A towering china cabinet filled with dishes we never use. A heavy oak coffee table that has followed us through 3 different houses. These pieces might have once served us well. They might have fit our lifestyle when we had larger families, more guests, or bigger homes. But life changes, and when our needs shift, our furniture should too. Oversized or outdated furniture can make a room feel smaller, darker, and more crowded than it actually is. It limits how we move through the space. It dominates the atmosphere. And without meaning to, it can make our home feel more like a warehouse than a sanctuary. This is not about aesthetics, it is about energy. Your environment should support how you live now, not just how you used to live. And the truth is, holding on to furniture that no longer fits your space is like trying to wear shoes that are 2 sizes too big. It throws everything off balance. So what can you do? Start by walking through each room with fresh eyes. Ask yourself, does this piece of furniture truly serve a purpose today? Is it comfortable? Is it useful? Or is it here just because it has always been here? If something feels too large, too clunky, or simply unnecessary, consider replacing it with something more suitable. Look for multifunctional furniture. A storage ottoman, a fold-down table, or a sleek bookshelf that frees up floor space. You do not have to throw everything out. You can donate or sell what no longer serves you. Sometimes even rearranging your existing furniture can bring more light, movement, and peace to a space. And remember, just because something was once right for your life does not mean it still is. Giving yourself permission to let go of oversized furniture is not wasteful. It is wise. It means you are making room not just for better design, but for easier breathing, calmer mornings, and a home that truly fits the life you are living now. 8. Souvenirs or dust collectors. Souvenirs can hold powerful memories. A shell from a beach vacation, a small statue from your trip to Italy, a magnet from a road trip across the Southwest. At first, each one carries a moment, a feeling, a story. But over time, when the shelves become crowded and the dust begins to settle, you might ask yourself, are these really memories or just objects? It is easy to collect souvenirs and even easier to keep them. We do it with love. But when souvenirs start blending together, when you no longer remember where each one came from or why you kept it, they may no longer serve their purpose. Instead of highlighting a few special memories, the clutter of many can blur the beauty of any. Having too many souvenirs can actually disconnect us from the very moments they were meant to preserve. A crowded shelf makes it hard for anything to stand out. A room filled with tiny trinkets can feel more like a storage space than a reflection of a well-lived life. You do not have to get rid of everything. You just need to be intentional. Here is a gentle method. For each trip, choose 1 or 2 meaningful items to keep. Something that still makes you smile. Something that still sparks a memory. Then let go of the rest. Donate them. Pass them on. Or simply say, thank you, and release them. Another option is to photograph your souvenirs before letting them go. That way, you keep the memory without keeping the physical item. You can even create a small photo book of travel memories, organized by year or location. It takes up far less space and still honors your experiences. And if you feel creative, consider repurposing a favorite souvenir. A coffee mug can become a pen holder, a postcard can be framed, a decorative plate can become a jewelry dish. That way, the memory lives on, not just in your heart, but in something useful. The goal is not to erase your past, but to let it breathe, to clear the clutter so the truly special pieces have room to shine. Because your memories deserve more than just a crowded shelf. They deserve space to be seen, to be felt, and to be cherished, not buried under dust. 9. Expired items. Equal hidden dangers. Some clutter hides quietly behind bathroom mirrors, inside drawers, or at the back of kitchen cabinets. You do not think about it much until you need it. Then you reach for it and realize it expired years ago. Medications, vitamins, creams, ointments, makeup, even first aid supplies. These things expire, break down, and in some cases, become unsafe. It is easy to overlook these items. Life moves fast. You buy something, use it for a while, then tuck it away just in case. But over time, the just-in-case items build up, and what you end up with is a drawer full of things you can no longer trust. Things that may do more harm than good. Expired medications are not just ineffective, they can actually become dangerous. Some break down into compounds that can irritate your stomach, weaken your immune system, or interact badly with other prescriptions. Keeping them around can also lead to confusion, especially in an emergency, when you need something quickly and accidentally grab the wrong bottle. Old skincare and makeup products are no safer. A bottle of lotion that is separated or changed color, a mascara that smells off, or a face cream with a cracked lid can all become breeding grounds for bacteria. Using expired products on your skin can lead to irritation, allergic reactions, or infections. Here's a gentle routine to follow. Once every 3 months, open your bathroom cabinets and drawers. Check the expiration dates on everything. If you cannot read the label or remember when you bought it, it is probably time to let it go. For medications, do not flush them or throw them in the trash. Many pharmacies offer take-back programs, or you can check with your local waste center for safe disposal days. If you are unsure, ask a pharmacist. They will be happy to guide you. For beauty and skincare products, trust your senses. If it smells strange, feels different, or looks discolored, it is not worth the risk. Let it go and replace it only if you truly use it. Clearing out expired items is about more than safety. It is also about peace of mind. It means knowing that what you have is fresh, reliable, and helpful. It means not having to dig through clutter during moments when clarity matters most. Because peace is not just found in open spaces. It is also found in knowing exactly what is behind every door. 10. The one mindset shift that changes everything. After all the sorting, donating, and letting go, there is still one thing that holds many of us back. It is not an object, a drawer, or even a forgotten shelf. It is a belief, a quiet voice in the back of your mind that says, if I get rid of this, I might lose a piece of myself. But what if that belief is the very thing keeping your home and your heart cluttered? Here is the shift. Your home is not a storage unit for the past. It is a living, breathing space meant to support your life today. That means it should reflect who you are now, not just who you once were. It should hold what lifts you, not what weighs you down. It should give you room to breathe, to move, to grow. Not remind you daily of what used to be or what never happened. Letting go does not mean you are erasing memories. It does not mean you are ungrateful. And it definitely does not mean you are wasteful. It means you are choosing peace over pressure. When you release something, an old outfit, a broken gift, a piece of furniture you no longer need, you are not losing a piece of your story. You are giving that item the chance to serve someone else. You are making room for something new. And most importantly, you are showing yourself kindness. So here is a simple question to ask yourself. Every time you pick up something in your home, does this still serve me or bring me joy? If it does not, it is okay to let it go. And here is another question that can guide your next steps. Would I buy this again today if I did not already own it? If the answer is no, that is your gentle nudge. You do not have to let go of everything at once. Start small. A drawer, a shelf, a box of memories. With each item you release, you will feel a little lighter. Not because you are getting rid of things, but because you are clearing space for yourself. Because your home should not just be where you live, it should be where you feel alive. And that begins with honoring your needs, your peace, and your present. Take a quiet moment and look around your home, not with frustration, not with guilt, but with compassion. What do you see? Maybe a room that holds decades of love. Maybe a drawer filled with forgotten items. Maybe a shelf so full you no longer notice what is on it. But more than anything, what you see is a life well lived. And that deserves to be honored, not buried under too much stuff. You have spent years building a home, collecting memories, and caring for others. But now, it might be time to ask a new question. Who is caring for you? Clutter does not just fill space. It fills your mind. It steals your focus. It interrupts your rest. It makes your home feel like a to-do list instead of a place of peace. The good news? You do not have to do it all at once. You do not have to clear every shelf or empty every closet today. You simply have to begin. Let go of one item you no longer need. Clear one surface. Release one old belief, like the idea that keeping everything means loving better. It does not. Loving well means living well right now. Your home should support the person you are today, not the job you used to have, not the children who have grown and gone, and not the maybe someday that never quite comes. You deserve to walk into your home and feel lightness, calm, joy. So if something no longer serves you, let it go. Let it bless someone else. Let it make space for something new. Not just a new item, but a new experience, a new habit, a new chapter. And if this message spoke to your heart, share it with someone you love. Maybe they, too, are carrying things they're ready to release. And remember to subscribe to Thoughtful Elders' Insight for more gentle wisdom, comfort, and clarity. Because the second half of life is not about holding on tighter. It is about letting go, wisely, kindly, and freely.